You're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining for the first time, my name is Frances Onako, and this is a channel where we teach chemistry. Yeah, we deal with chemistry in all ramifications. However way you want it, you will surely not be at a loss whenever you visit this channel for your chemistry lessons. Chemistry is treated here using the scheme of work for the senior secondary schools. Yeah, so from first term to third term for SS1, SS2, and SS3, chemistry is treated here according to the scheme of work. So if you're looking to learn chemistry, maybe you don't have any opportunity of learning it in school, you're in the right place. Just settle down in your house and take notes and get as much information as you want. If you're also preparing for JAMB or WAEC, this is for you. Okay, this channel will never be a loss to you whenever you visit it. It's also a channel where we deal with real life issues, motivational speeches, lifestyle, relationships, all that has to do with how you can grow and develop positively as a human being. This is the channel for it. So if you need, if ever you're in need of any motivation or in any motivational speech or maybe you're depressed and you need someone to boost you up, boost up your confidence, or boost up your, you have to bring you out of your depression, visit this Frances Onako's channel. When you listen to all the stories being told by people, you realize that your own is different from other people. Your own is small. Your own problem is small compared to other people's problems, and yet they survived. So why won't you survive? So this is channel for it. So it's a channel for chemistry. It's also a channel for motivational speeches, for real life stories. So if you need any, just visit my channel. So if you're yet to subscribe, please do subscribe. Hit that red button in front of you and press the notification button beside it, so that anytime I post any video, you will be notified. And for my returning subscribers, I don't joke with you. Thank you so much for returning steadily. And then for today, what we are going to treat today is chemistry. It's been a while, but thank God I'm back again in full force. So we are going to treat chemistry today, and it's going to be laws of chemical combination. Okay, so are you ready to listen to this interesting topic? It's really an interesting topic. It's really you might have been hearing of laws of chemical combination, but you don't know the laws and how they came about and what they're all about, or what makes them to be laws. You're going to find out in this particular video. You're going to find out all these your questions. And don't forget, if you have any questions, always ask in the description box. I will always be there to answer. So if you're ready, I am ready. So let's get started.
Over the horizon, over the horizon.
Welcome back. So like I said, today we are going to deal with laws of chemical combination. There are 4 laws of chemical combination in chemistry. First is law of conservation of mass. The second is law of definite proportion or constant composition. The third is law of multiple proportion. And then the last but not the least is law of reciprocal proportion. Now, the most popular of these laws is law of conservation of mass. You might have heard of atomic theory. Anyway, let me just say, might have heard of atomic theory, which says that atoms can neither be destroyed nor created, but they can change from one form to the other. So in this, law of conservation of mass was also got from here, because atoms are made of matter, isn't it? Atoms, not that. Matter is made up of atoms. Matter is made up of atoms. So since atoms can neither be created nor destroyed, but can change from one form to the other, matter can also undergo that process, since they are made of atoms. So law of conservation of mass says that matter can neither be created nor destroyed, but they can change from one form to the other. Okay, this is matter. This can neither be created, it cannot be destroyed, but it can change from one form to the other. You can melt it. It changes from this state it is now, becomes a melted state. You hardly even recognize that it is this pen. Okay. Now, for example, when you melt this pen and you measure what this pen itself, and then what the heat used in melting it. Okay, if you measure and you measure the product we got from melting it, that's this product, the mass itself, and then all the other products combined, the soot, the ash, and every other thing. Because if there is soot, if there is ash, any other thing that came out of that product, that came out as part of that product, you measure, you find out that they are basically the same mass. Nothing was created, nothing was destroyed. It only changed from one form to the other. For example, during the burning of coal, which is a more popular example, with burning of coal. Now, burning of coal involves oxygen, isn't it? You burn coal with oxygen. Reactants are coal and oxygen. Now, when you measure this coal and oxygen that are the reactants, and then you measure the products formed after everything has been done, the products of the coal itself, then the coal which turned into ash, soot, and every other thing that came out as the product. When you measure all these things that came out as the product, remember water vapor also came out as the product, carbon dioxide also came out as the product, every other thing. When you measure all, you find out that the mass of the carbon and the oxygen, that the products, are the same as the mass of the reactant. So basically, nothing was created, nothing was destroyed, but it only changed from one form to the other. It changed from the solid coal to ash, soot, and others. Okay, so that is for law of conservation of mass. The second law is law of definite proportions or constant position. Law of definite proportions or constant composition. Now, this was proposed by Proust. The name is on the screen, sorry. Proust. Proust is the one person who proposed this law. Now these laws, even though from the researches shows that they are only, researches show that they are only approximately correct. Even though that, but yet they still form the basis of chemistry, because no other research has proven otherwise, has brought something more acceptable than these laws. Okay, so this forms the basis of chemistry. Now, this law of definite proportion, it states that it's based on the fact that when elements combine, okay, to form a given compound, they do so in fixed proportion by mass, so that all pure samples of that compound, they are identical, okay, in composition by mass. They're identical in composition by mass. Now let me break it down. For example, so let me break it down in simpler terms so you understand it. Like water, everybody knows about water. Now, as long as it's in its pure samples, okay, as long as it's pure, its composition is always the same, which is 2 molecules of hydrogen, the ratio of 2 molecules of hydrogen to 1 molecule of oxygen, just like it is on the board. So in whatever form you find water, whether it's stream, river, well, borehole, saliva, any spring water, anywhere you find water, it always has that composition. a ratio of 2 molecules of hydrogen to 1 molecule of oxygen. So that defines this law of definite proportion. It can be you can also use it in any other. You can use any other compound as an example for it. No matter how they combine, the pure samples, no matter how they combine to form a compound, the pure samples show that the composition by mass is still the same. Okay, still the same. So if this water combines with, let's say, it combines with carbon, with and potassium or sodium, or calcium to form something, its composition by mass will always be 2 molecules of hydrogen and 1 molecule of oxygen. So that is for law of definite proportion. But we now go to law of multiple proportion. This states that if 2 elements A and B combine to form more than 1 chemical compound, then the various masses of one element A, which combine separately with a fixed mass of the other element B, are in simple multiple ratio. Now, for example, this is normally for elements that form more than one, for compounds that form more than 1 compound. For example, now, copper and oxygen, they combine to give you black copper 2 oxide and red copper 1 oxide. So in whatever way you want them to be formed, okay, you now fix them with that proportion. If it's to give you black copper 2 oxide, that's copper 2 oxide on the board, which is black, or to give you copper 1 oxide, which is red, you now know the various masses, how you are going to combine them. For example, iron and oxygen also combine to form brown iron 3 oxide. Iron 2 oxide is brown, and black iron 2 oxide. Iron and chlorine also combine to give you brownish yellow iron 3 chloride. That's iron 3 chloride is brownish yellow, or green iron 2 chloride. Lead and sulfur also combine to give you black. Now lead 2 sulfide, which is black, and also lead 4 sulfide. So that is for law of multiple proportion. The last but not the least, that is the 4th law, says this law of reciprocal proportion. It's not really that popular, but it's still part of the law, forms basis of chemistry. It states that the masses of several elements A, B, C, which combine separately with a fixed mass of another element D, are the same as or simple multiples of the mass in which A, B, C themselves combine with one another. That is what it states. The masses of several elements A, B, C, which combine separately with a fixed mass of the other element D, are the same as or multiples. They are the same as or multiples of the masses in which A, B, C themselves combine with one another. That is for law of multiple proportion. So these 4 laws form the basis of chemistry. Before you are satisfied, you say that you are a chemistry student, that you know chemistry. Of course, you will be able to know these 4 laws. Okay, law of conservation of mass, law of definite proportion of constant composition, law of multiple proportions, and law of reciprocal proportion. So these are the 4 laws of chemistry. I hope you got something from this lesson. If you have any question, don't forget to ask it in the description box, and I'll always be there to answer your question. Don't forget, or rather, you can ask it in the comment section. Please, not description box. Ask in the comment section, and I will always be there to answer your question. The description box is just a summary of what I taught you. That's what's always in the description box, a summary of what I taught you. Questions should be in the comment section, and I will answer your questions. Okay, don't forget to like, and then of course subscribe. Till we meet again next time. Thank you so much for watching. Say bye from me. Bye.